At last, the board exam for economics class 12 has come. It is on 19 March 2025. You have been preparing throughout the year and you are expecting 100% in economics. You prepared very well in macroeconomics as well as Indian economic development throughout the year. You took the help of your school teachers, maybe the coaching centers, or maybe home tutors, all kinds of help. You referred all kinds of textbooks, reference books, notebooks, friends' help. Well, now the last few days, to be precise, 6 days are left for the board exam. From today onwards, we'll be trying to put as many videos as we can. These are only revision videos. These complete videos are already available. These are for revision. So we'll try to put as many videos as we can in this short duration. Let's start with macroeconomics. The first chapter you have in macroeconomics is Introduction to Macroeconomics. Very simple chapter. Quickly we'll finish it in 5-10 minutes. So you have only one marker question in this chapter. The first one which you did it last year. What is microeconomics? Microeconomics is the study of individual economic variables. Microeconomics is the study of individual economic variables. For example, demand of a consumer is microeconomics, supply of a firm is microeconomics, supply of an industry is also microeconomics, consumption of an individual is microeconomics, income of an individual is microeconomics, investment of a family or individual is microeconomics. So microeconomics basically deals with the individual economic variables. And what exactly is macroeconomics? Macroeconomics is the study of the economy as a whole, complete economy. Aggregate demand, the total demand in the economy. Aggregate supply, the total supply in the economy. Total income, that's national income. GDP in the economy, NDP in the economy, GNP. Macroeconomics, budget, macroeconomics, taxes, macroeconomics, balance of trade, balance of payments. Whatever you are studying in macroeconomics, all is a part of macroeconomics. So macroeconomics is study of the economy as a whole. Microeconomics is study of the individual economic variables. Some questions might come which may confuse you. They can ask you, is it a part of microeconomics or a part of macroeconomics? Don't get confused. For example, we can say unemployment is micro or macro. It's a macro concept because it deals with the whole economy. Overemployment, underemployment, anything to do with the employment is macroeconomics. We discussed just now, that is the supply of cars from a particular firm, maybe Honda or maybe Maruti. That's all we think macroeconomics. Yes, it is microeconomics. Study of the car industry is also microeconomics because it is just one industry. One industry is micro only, not macro. Iron and steel industry is microeconomics. Ship industry is microeconomics. Car industry is microeconomics. Cement industry is microeconomics. Anything, any industry is not the complete economy. It's microeconomics unless you say about the whole economy. National income, GDP, NDP, the total production in the economy, that's macroeconomics. Otherwise, all are macro. In case they give you this kind of question for 1 mark, is it micro or macro? Think carefully, answer. If it is something to do with the whole economy, then it is macroeconomics. Something to do with exports of the country, imports of the country, when the government presents budget, taxes, that's all macroeconomics. So that's all you have in this chapter. The next chapter also we finish it quickly in this video. The next chapter is circular flow of income. In this chapter also you might get 1 mark question or maybe at the most 3 mark question. What questions are there? We revise quickly. It's a quick revision. If you want to jot it down or you want to see it again, you press the subtitles, automatically they come, captions we call it. So in circular flow of income, you have a question, what is money flow? Money flow is in terms of money. Since the money in the economy is flowing in a circular manner from one sector to the other sector, we call it as money flow or circular flow of income. Circular, we'll be discussing it in detail in the next question. So money flow. Another flow is real flow. What exactly is real flow? In economics, real means in terms of goods and services. What is real flow? Real flow is the flow of goods and services from one sector to the other sector. That is real flow. Real flow means in terms of goods and services. Money flow means in terms of money. Now, we'll discuss what exactly is circular flow of income. In the economy, you see the earlier video for a figure. Here, I'll just explain you quickly. What exactly is circular flow of income? Here we imagine, or in your syllabus you have only sector, here we imagine or we assume that there are only two sectors in the economy. Number one is households. Number two is the firms. We don't have any other sectors in the economy, such as we don't have government, we don't have rest of the world, we don't have anything. Only two sectors, households and firms. Who are the households? Households are the owners of the four factors of production, which are these: land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. These are the households. These are households who own these four factors of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. What exactly is the main function of households? The main function of a household is consumption, just remember. And what exactly is the main function of a firm? Firm's main function is production. Households consume, firms produce. Households consume, firms produce. Now we'll discuss circular flow of income in a two-sector economy. This might come for 3 or 4 marks. Learn it from book. You understand now, because I can't make all the figures right now. We want to complete many topics. So write it in points. The first point is, we assume here there are only two sectors in the economy. One is a household and one is the firm. The second point, the main function of a household is consumption. The main function of a firm is production. The third point, households provide. I told you households own the four factors of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. They provide these factors of production to the firms: land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. With the help of these, the firms produce goods and services and sell it in the market. So here real flow is taking place from households to the firms. What real flow is taking place here? Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. And firms make money by producing goods and services with the help of these households, and that money they give it to the households as rent to land, wages and salaries to labor, interest to the capital, and entrepreneur get profits. So here what flow is taking place from firms to the households? Money flow is taking place. Money flow is taking place from firms to households in terms of wages and salaries, rent, interest and profits. So next point, you write it. Every real flow has an opposite money flow. Real flow, money flow is taking place. And next point, households, the money which they got it from firms, take it in the market to buy goods and services. They give it to the firms again. They purchase the goods and services as consumption expenditure. So again the money flow is taking place from households to the firms. In return, the next point, the firms give them goods and services. So again here what flow is taking place? Money flow has an opposite real flow. Earlier we have seen real flow has an opposite money flow. So what do we conclude here? Every real flow has an opposite money flow. Every money flow has an opposite real flow. That means there are two money flows in the economy and two real flows taking in circular manner, opposite direction. That's why it is called circular flow of income, circular flow of money. Since the money is flowing in a circular manner from households to the firms, from firms to the households, we call it as a circular flow of income in a circular manner. I hope you got it. Okay, so we have to rush it up. I'm sorry, because we want to cover up as many topics as we can. This is circular flow of money. If you want detailed notes and all, you refer to the earlier video or see the notebook. So that is circular flow of income. The next topic you have in this chapter, stocks and flows. Might come for 1 mark or maybe for 3 or 4 marks. What exactly is stock in economics? In economics, stock, concept, flow variable or variables we can say. What exactly is stock variables? Stock is a quantity measured at a point of time. Stock is a quantity measured at a point of time. What exactly is that? What example of stock? Stock, for example, closing stock of a firm on 31st March, they close all the operations, the firm is left. For example, you're manufacturing cars, on 31st March, 1000 cars are left out in the firm. That is called closing stock, closing stock. Then you have opening stock. When the firm opens its account on 1st April, they have another 200 cars, that is opening stock. Closing stock, opening stock. Then you have whatever the money in your bank at any given point of time. Today is 12th of March. So you check out in your bank how much money is there, that is stock. How much water is there in the tank at 4 p.m. that is stock concept. How much money you have in your pocket right now, that is stock concept. So stock is a quantity measured at a point of time, maybe at 4 p.m., maybe at 10 o'clock, maybe on 12th of March, maybe on 1st of Jan, maybe on 20th. That is stock concept. So many variables I told you. Stock, national wealth is stock, national capital is stock. The money you have in the bank today is stock. National wealth, national capital, and your capital, that is how much money you have, that is your, and your houses you have, your wealth, is all stock concept. What is flow? Flow is a quantity which is measured over a period of time. Period of time. This period can be 1 month, 1 day, 1 year. That's a flow concept. So difference between stock and flow. Stock has no time dimension. Flow has time dimension. What is flow? That means your income is flow, because we always measure it in 1 month, 1 year. How much you earn in a month, that is flow. How much you earn in a year, that's flow. Production is flow. How much production of wheat has taken place in 1 year. How much production of rice has taken place, that is how much water has gone in the tank from morning 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the evening, that is flow concept. That means how much are your savings in 1 year, that is savings is flow, national income is flow, NDP, GDP, 99.99% of national income concepts are all flows. Exports are flow, imports are flow, balance of trade is flow, balance of payment is flow, because these are measured in one accounting year. 99% I told you flow, very few are stock, like national wealth is stock, national capital is stock, national income is flow, all the other concepts are flow, national income. Stock has no time dimension, flow has time dimension. So some examples of stock and flow, which normally they ask in the board exam. Profits of a firm is flow, because profits are measured over a period of 1 year. Loss is also a flow. So income is a flow, right? So these are the flow concepts. All the other concepts in national income are flow, like for example, capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, capital receipts, revenue receipts, which you studied in macroeconomics. These are all flow concepts because they're measured over a period of 1 year. So we learned it, what is national income. Suppose if they ask you what is domestic income and NDP or net domestic product, the difference is domestic income is the money value of all final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country in an accounting year. That is domestic income. The difference between domestic income and national income is net factor income from abroad. The difference between national income and domestic income is NFIA are same. NDP, net domestic product, and NNP is net factor income. About this we'll be learning in the next chapter. I conclude this video, otherwise it will become too many concepts. Gradually you watch one by one and just Don't think by watching these videos you will be able to master economics. No, definitely not. Don't have this kind of fallacy. Don't believe people who say just watch my videos, you'll get 100% or 80 upon 8. Definitely not. Study your books, study your notebook, understand. Along with this, whenever you have some free time, instead of watching Netflix or any other channel, watch videos that will help you. Thank you guys. Till we meet next time. Goodbye. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe. Bye bye guys.